What if I told you that you are living inside of the Matrix? That your life is an illusion, just like in the movie The Matrix. Every single day you are being flooded with dopamine and highly addictive things. Everywhere you go, there is always something or someone that wants your attention. Millions of things are fighting for your attention every single minute of every single day. And if you're not careful, it's very easy to fall for the dopamine trap. And once you are trapped, it's almost impossible to escape again. We are literally glued to our smartphones, our television screens, and other technology devices. We spend more time inside behind our screens than we spend outside enjoying the beautiful planet we live on and socializing with other people. But not anymore. Today is the day you escape the Matrix. Today is the day you take back control over your own life. In this video, I'm going to show you how they have you trapped without you knowing it, why you need to escape as soon as possible, and ultimately I'm going to show you how you can escape this dopamine trap. First, I want you to take out your phone and just look at all the apps you have installed on your phone. If you have at least one social media app installed, that means that you are trapped and you need to escape as soon as possible. You see, social media platforms actually spend billions of dollars every single year on research. They spend billions of dollars just to find out how they can keep you for even 1 extra millisecond longer on their platforms. Their top priority is just keep you on their platforms as long as possible. In essence, they want to keep you away from reality as long as possible. They analyze your behavior every time you use their social media platform, and with that data, the algorithm actually decides what you are going to see next on their social media platform. Their algorithm actually knows more about you than you know more about yourself. It knows what you want to see before you even know it yourself. And this is why social media platforms are so powerful and so addictive. They know exactly what you want to see next every time you are scrolling on their social media platform. So after hearing this, your first reaction may be, okay, then I just delete all those social media apps from my phone and I never use them again. But here's the catch. You can't. They have you in their power. They control you. You are addicted to their social media platform, so you won't be able to delete them. And if you are able to delete them, you will just download them back on your phone because your brain actually needs this dopamine release from scrolling through social media. This behavior is very similar to that of a drug addict. The drugs actually release a massive amount of dopamine in their brains, and that's why they go back and back to the drugs, because their brains actually crave that same dopamine release again and again. And this is why, in my opinion, those social media platforms are pure evil. I know they need to earn their money because they are companies and they need to earn money, but just the way they earn their money, I think it's pure evil. The biggest side effect of this information overload and those dopamine spikes is that our brains can't process all this information. We still have the same brains as our caveman ancestors. Our brains actually haven't evolved that much. So they can't process all the information and all the visuals we see on a given day. And this can lead to overwhelm, long-term stress, and because of the addictive visuals of social media scrolling, ultimately it could possibly lead to depression. So how can you actually escape the dopamine trap? How can you take back control over your own life? Well, this is where a dopamine detox comes in. A dopamine detox is actually a period where you quit all of the high dopamine addictive activities. You want to reset your dopamine baseline so you can free yourself of your addictions. So in plain words, you just quit all of the activities that made you addicted to those dopamine releases in the first place. This will reset your brain and it will make you start enjoying the little things in life again. Now, for how long should you actually do a dopamine detox? I would suggest you start with 24 hours in the beginning. It looks easy, but it will be hard enough in the beginning for your first time. Start with only 24 hours in the beginning. If after this one you actually like the effects and you want to do it for longer, go for it. Now, what exactly are the rules of a dopamine detox? Well, you can go very extreme with this, but I like to just keep it to technology alone. The first rule in my dopamine detox is screen time on your phone cannot be more than 1 hour per day. If you reach the 1 hour mark, You just put your phone aside for the rest of the day, or you even turn it off. You can actually check your screen time in the settings of your phone. And the second rule is that all the other technological activities, all the other pleasure activities with technology are forbidden. So that means no television, no video games. Actually, all other activities related to technology that could possibly release instant gratification, a high dopamine release, those are all forbidden. That's it. Only 2 rules. But I can promise you those 2 rules, they will finish you. Even though the dopamine detox will only last 24 hours, it will be very hard. You are so used to getting instant gratification and getting dopamine release on a 24/7 basis that your brain will actually suffer once you start your dopamine detox for the first time. You will feel bored very quickly and you will constantly want to pick up your phone or turn on the television. But I want you to stay strong. I promise you, if you can finish this first dopamine detox of 24 hours, your life will be changed forever. You will be a completely new person and you will start enjoying other more important things in your life again. Now, let's say you completed your first 24-hour dopamine detox. It's actually a massive accomplishment that 90% of people will never be able to do. But after this first dopamine detox, I actually want you to try a longer dopamine detox of a couple of days. Not immediately after the first one, just take a couple of days to pause again and then start, but I want you to do a longer one. A habit actually takes 7 days to form, so after doing something 7 days in a row, your brain actually starts doing it automatically and you don't need to think about it at all. And that's why I want you to, at least once in your life, I want you to try a dopamine detox of 7 days in a row. If you can complete a dopamine detox of 7 days, you will be a completely new person. And your life will never be the same again. I actually did it myself and I can tell you with pure honesty, it was the best decision of my life. Now, a dopamine detox will bring a lot of free time with it because you don't spend hours and hours behind your screen anymore. And that's why it's very important to find some healthier activities to spend your time on, because otherwise you are just going to feel super bored. So the first activity you could do is spend more time in nature. It's actually proven that spending time in nature makes our body release the right kinds of hormones, which in turn will make us happier. And it also makes us relax if we spend time in nature. The next activity is exercising. It's actually proven that sweating releases the right kind of hormones, the happiness hormones. And at the same time, exercising is also great for your health. The third activity is spending time with friends and family. We human beings, we are very social animals. We need on other human connections, and the best way to do this is spend more time with our loved ones. Another activity is learning new things. It could literally be whatever you want. Maybe you want to learn a new language, or you want to learn how to drive a car. Maybe you want to learn how to play chess. It can literally be whatever you want. And the fifth example activity I have for you today is doing some kind of creative work. Playing an instrument, painting on a canvas, or writing something. It can be whatever you want as long as you do creative work and you like it. Of course, there are a lot of other activities than the ones I just mentioned. As long as you enjoy doing it and it complies with the 2 rules of a dopamine detox, it's okay to implement them into your daily life. If you're interested in knowing more about mental health and actually improving your own mental health, I made a full video about this. In this video, I explain what the causes of bad mental health is and how you can improve yours, and how you can literally start enjoying the little things in life again and be a completely new person. You can watch that video right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.